Hey there, people of the internet, friends and family. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy, D-Rex, and today we are continuing our Let's Play series of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeemed. Now, in the last stream, not a whole lot happened. Matthew got word on his sister, Nail. I hope I pronounced that right. There's the little quotation mark between the A and the E. But basically someone they found some of her belongings, and so now we are out here in the Ragamos Desolation area to try to track her down or see if we can find her. Which, if you look around, it looks like a combination of Tantal, Armu Plain, and then of course we have Tantal and Prison Island here, and I really want to get up there, because you know this is where everything is gonna end up going on. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in, and
just follow me.
Looks like we got a Agnian base built right here. And the bridge, guys, the bridge. So many memories. But let's see, can we maybe potentially sneak past these guys? Oh, no, it's a Lumos Garrison.
Looks like we've got
incursions. Okay. I'm gonna probably have to fight these guys no matter what. Alright, everyone strap in, buckle up, because this is gonna be a bit of a fight. But we want to be a little careful here. We'll start with these grunts first.
I'm going in. You don't
take care of
watch
these
my back.
Guys.
Matthew, don't break formation.
Alright, let's see. Oh, we gotta take out this emblem.
Let's flash them good.
I'll send you to your rest.
Whirlwind! Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Is anything out? Not really. I was just telling the chat about how I made my brother, or one of my younger brothers, extremely peed at me for using a certain Yu-Gi-Oh monster deck. And basically he lost his mind when I used this specific deck against him. But yeah, you haven't really missed anything much. We've been also just hacking our way through this Agnian base. There we go. Alright. Well, I just want to look around this camp here quick. Make sure I didn't. Well, nothing's popping up on the radar. Oh, it seems to be locked. Okay. It seems to be locked. Oh.
Finally found
Garrison key. There we go. There.
This is where the SOS came from. Let's comb the area.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Dalton, you go ahead. You go eat. Nutrition is important. Alright, well, Matthew, let's see if we can find any more of your sister's stuff.
No traces of Ouroboros power being used. Plenty of footprints, though. Although, they seem to all be from search party boots.
Nothing else at all? Gotta be some trace of the refugees.
Oh, there's something all right. But it's weird.
Weird how?
There are tracks leading up to here, but nothing to suggest that anyone left.
So, do we think they were done in? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, guys. OBS disconnected there for a split second.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oof.
Kyra!
Niall.
Oh, Kevis.
See? What did I tell you? I was sure they'd show up.
Be sure to strip their corpses. We'll be eating fine this week.
Uh-oh. Oh, Mama Nail is not happy. Whoa. That's a unique blade.
Why? Why can't you just leave us the hell alone? Why are we bringing those people with us? Oh.
Drop it, Niall.
Matthew!
You know why, surely.
Yeah, but...
Some of our folk were soldiers. Spare a thought for them, yeah?
Makes no sense.
Niall.
Haven't we done enough? We could have just kept to ourselves, but we're still doing this. And now Kyra's dead.
Niall, you here? Why in the dark?
Go away. With or without Mobius, nothing will change. In the end, people always kill people.
Those soldiers were still part of the cycle. I bet they were controlled.
Doubt it. No red irises. Savages. They killed Kyra just to add on a measly few extra days.
come on. That's worst case.
Matthew. Always in fantasy land.
What?
You can't keep every bloody person happy. How can you not understand it's impossible?
The only true end is the moment you give up. Isn't that what Grandad taught us?
Then show me already. This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true. You think you could do that, do you? You think you've got what it takes?
I...
Well, I don't. I'm barely holding on. You hear me?
We can't yet be sure that she's dead. Even the footprints. The search party's little skirmish could be wholly unrelated to this.
In my head, I get it, yeah. Except, in my heart of hearts, I bloody hate this.
You hate what?
These stupid bodies we have. If only we turned into husks, the same way that soldiers do. But no, we vanished without a trace. No evidence, nothing.
I understand your unease. But keep heart.
I know. You fellas, can I help you?
Food's up. Saved you some. Come on. Everyone's having a blast.
I'm not depressed or anything.
Oh, I know you're not. That's not what I was implying.
We're having a little shindig.
Nothing like a little shindig to foster relations, eh? Eh?
You're really into this idea too, huh? Thanks, though.
Oh man, that's... Whew. Yeah, actually, the other day I was actually replaying that scene in my head, trying to remember. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's his sister, but yeah.
When did it get so late?
Oh wow, that was... Gosh. I mean, on one hand, you can understand how Nail was feeling. I mean, oh gosh, I feel horrible forgetting how to pronounce that little girl's name. But yeah, she, you know, Matthew's sister just had a love for children, and hold on one second. Speaking of children, come here. Yes. I know you are loving. Great. Thanks a lot, Nia. You made me lose my train of thought. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Children. This is what we're talking about. They both, Matthew and Nail, they both... They're both right in certain perspectives. I mean... Yeah, there's not really a whole lot I can say about that particular cutscene. If you draw parallels to our own world, you know, you look out through history, you're just every so often there are major wars that happen, and it's like, yeah, where's this world where there is no death, no violence, stuff like that? Show me that. And well, and the reality is, you know, is Rex's sword in the menu? Oh yeah, that's right, because you said you were gonna show me something. Alright, get rid of that. Okay, so what am I looking at here? You're gonna explain to me kind of the reasons why it's not called the Aegis sword. What's missing from the sword? Wait. Yeah, no, you said something was missing. I didn't notice at first, but I looked at my swords, my replicas. They're missing the core crystal, the cross core crystal. Okay. But wait a minute. Okay, no, there's still power in the swords because Rex can use them and can turn it into the Aegis Blade. You know, the Master Sword. Then what happened to Mr. Empire? Okay. Alright, well, let's see. What was our... The minimap is glowing here quick, so... Okay. Well, thank you for pointing that out, because... Oh, wait a minute. It must be up on that ledge, whatever is beep pit, causing the thing to go off. Well, let's go ahead and set up camp. But I just realized this too. I don't know why it took me now just to realize this, but Rex is even Rex probably doesn't realize this, but he's talking to his great-great-grandson right now. It's a little meta when you think about it.
Phew. The tension just melts away.
Gotta take a break sometime.
Matthew, I don't suppose you'd mind telling us about your sister. What happened to Nael and so on?
Nael.
I wouldn't want to force you.
Nah, it's fine. Alright. It happened on the day the city fell.
Oh boy. More emotional trauma.
Mobius. Niall! Granddad!
Matthew,
Granddad!
take care of Nael, the future.
Granddad!
It's in your hands, Matthew.
When I came to, I was all cuts and bruises.
Back then, A was the one that nursed me back to life. Found me while traveling, apparently by pure chance.
Oh, dang. So Grandpa Gondor is
I see.
self-sacrificed.
That's why.
Dang.
It's not just that. It's him too. The Mobius bastard. I'll wring his neck with my bare hands. I swear it.
Little does he know that's his great-grandfather.
You've hardly changed, to my eyes.
You're saying I'm like him? No need to throw it in my face.
So why do you look like that?
Logos was the male persona, and Numa the female one. Ontos was meant to stand somewhere between, forming the Trinity processor. It all adds up to me.
I see.
Talking about
So about you and
Malos
Alpha,
and Numa, but
what happened? How did you split apart?
It was unforeseen. For that Mobius and man to have that kind of power, To my fortune, it unshackled me from the chains of Ontos.
Wait,
Check.
hold on. Are we saying A is part of Alvis? Because the Trinity, you know, the three parts. Oh. If that's the case, I don't know what to think about this. Moving on.
As you may know, and this is surely evident to you, Shulk, but Origin, it's based upon the architecture of Ontos's core.
Oh.
I heard about that from Melia. A gift from Alvis, she called it.
Ontos was the arbiter, and thus was predicated on the existence, or perhaps the opinions, of the others, Logos and Numa.
In short, without the two of them present, Ontos was just a machine.
My original, he was shaped by Klaus, and shouldered the man's regret as he was born into that world. Hence, he was able to help you. But he is no longer. The me that is left is just a machine. And machines know no sympathy. That's why he took steps to erase this world.
Okay.
To create a new future in its place. Debris of the past, and the noise that permeates the present. Your lives are to him redundant. His conclusion, that only new life, that of the people of the city, ought to be preserved. Ontos proclaimed himself Alpha and chose to leave for a new world, shepherding the citizens along with him, while erasing the old world in his wake.
However, Ben's intrusion caused something of a setback.
That is not all it did. In any case, I was able to separate from Alpha. The memories of traveling with you, and all other faint recollections, they compose me. You could call me his conscience.
So, here's what this conscience or whatever is saying, then. There's no life that deserves to be left behind. All life is worth saving, more or less.
Yes, that's the gist of it. I suspect that if Logos or Numa were here now, they would surely say the same thing.
Yeah, I bet. So why tag along with the kid?
I don't know if
You've good reason,
Nalos would.
don't you?
For Alpha to command some form of power in this world, he needs a body to inhabit.
Nalos was influenced
Yes.
by Malthus.
Like how Zanza once lived in you, and Matthew's sister.
Oh, hello. What? No.
What's this?
No.
Wind!
Over by the lake.
Nail is the one who summons the Fog Beast demon dogs? Oh no.
I've come to fetch you, Matthew. Come. It's time to go.
Okay, hold on. Back up. Okay, so A was Alvis, but whatever happened with... Okay, I need to make sure I understand this right. Okay, so let's see. Alpha was based off of Klaus or Alvis or whatever. Wait, no, he was the representation of all of Klaus's regrets when he decided to reset the universe. Yeah, I've got a lot to process here, so let me just try. I need to process this before I can move on. Okay, so you guys correct me if I'm getting anything wrong here. Okay, so when Klaus, with his disappointment with humanity, he wanted to recreate the universe in his own image, but something went haywire there, and I believe in definitive, Alvis stated like no, that couldn't exactly happen. But anyway, but as I said, so like Alvis was basically the regrets or whatever of Klaus, who then tried to kind of fix things. And then when Klaus was killed or died in both, Bionis and Ulrist, it basically took out the humanity portion away from Alvis. And then when the world started to merge back together, the Alvis, or just the machine portion of him, it's like, well, I'm going to destroy the old world so the new world can move on or whatever. But the small part of him, the human part or the emotional part that was still there, managed to somehow break off and turned into a girl. But this is anime. I'm gonna try and not question it. But am I getting it right? Am I understanding this correctly? But there's one part I don't understand though, because they said without Legos and Numa, that's kind of where like Alvis or whatever lost his emotional center or whatever. But like Mouse died, but Numa or Mithra and Pyro were brought back to life though at the end of 2. So wouldn't he still retain a little bit of that human part, or is that why A exists? Is because Mithra and Pyro were brought back to life? That's where that last bit of emotional aspect is still there. Quickly, jumping further back to that flashback between Matthew and Nail. I was kind of getting little shades of Amalthus too. It is because, before, the like Ozzy Nail cares about people. Or at least the people of the city. She wants to protect those. Being in a separate dimension, the world's crashing together part. Okay, there was a lot of information there, so I may have tried to, because I thought after definitive, Alvis pretty much ceased to exist too, but he was in a pocket dimension then. Is that, I guess, like a dimension between the two worlds? I'm guessing that's what they were implying there, or what you're implying. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, is like like Amalthus, at first his faith in humanity or sentient life was shaken with the death of his mother, but he tried to move on that. He tried to still help people, heal the injured and all that. But when he saw a soldier that he healed butcher an innocent family, his faith in humanity got shattered. And now Nail, I'm guessing, is now a what's the word I'm looking for? Herald. There we go. Basically a herald for Alpha now, because I mean she it's clear that she despises Kevis. She despises Agnes because of what happened. And I mean, again, those emotions, they're not wrong. I mean, it's completely justified to be upset and angry when someone that you care about is murdered. But to allow that those negative emotions take hold of you, kind of like with a Malthus, is, or not kind of like with a Malthus, that's where problems arise. Like, oh, don't tell me that. No, please don't tell me we're gonna end up having to kill the sister. What is with this family fighting itself? I mean, I kind of think I know the reason why, Zed targeted Noah to manipulate Noah versus Mio, because if Zed had at least, if Zed knew, Mio's family, then he's like, oh yeah, well, she's gonna put the greater good over her own personal needs. But this Noah guy, oh yeah, for sure. But and well, I mean, like the system that was created, Zed is the one who created it like that. So I guess like if she wanted to be angry, directed at the one who created this system, not the people who are victims of it. I mean, like those Kavesi soldiers. But it's like, I mean, again, we know that this whole system is wrong. But if you put yourself in the position of the Kevis and Agnes soldiers, you can, I mean, you can, from their point of view, from their perspective, you can understand why they would do the things they do to survive, to live. And it was kind of funny. I don't know anyone here who has. Okay. Yeah, because of course I was a little confused because but there was already a Monado, but she's got a Monado, and it's like, okay, so her Monado is a part of the original Monado that broke off. I mean, it's a lot to wrap my mind around, but hey guys, I know we're doing a lot of discussion, but I really want to talk about this. Great. Where was I? Oh yeah. So if anyone of you who has seen Ahsoka on Disney Plus, slight spoilers. Um, Anakin Skywalker appears to Ahsoka in like this weird Force vision dream or whatever, and basically he tells her to fight. Yeah, sorry, multitasking. I know. It's like, but it's fight or die. Now, depending on the context, like in this world of Ionios, that is it, is you fight or you die. There is really no other choice, and again, no, is because that is the way Zed basically created it to be. But the difference is the I guess motivation. Like, okay, like Nail, or even to an extent original Noah is like with the original Noah. I mean, he fought because he knew it was the right thing to do, but after failure after failure after failure, he just kind of started losing hope. Seeing the love of his life die over and over again, it started to break him down. And in order to live or whatever, he ended up choosing the greater of the two evils. Of course, the two choices he had, either to let Mio go or fight for Zed, and we all know that story. And Nail, she just wants to live in peace. Wants to, at least the people of their home, kind of like House Doyle in the main game, where Doyle, he was, or Garrett, I think was his name. Yeah, Garrett. Like his primary focus was the people of the city. He could care less what's going on the outside. He wanted to, protect the people of the city. But again, with the way this system, this world works, is you can't live a peaceful life. I mean, even like original Noah, he tried that with Mio, but even then, she died, and he died right after her, and yeah, this whole world was just designed just to take life. But as we know, though, the people of the city later on, the Lost Numbers, they fight for a more noble cause, a cause that's greater than themselves, to put things right, even if they knew that by ending this vicious cycle, it could potentially end their own life. But again, they're thinking they're putting their personal feelings and emotions aside to do the right thing. But all of this has got to be a video to make when I'm done with this game. But gosh, that was a lot to break down. But but my heart is breaking for Matthew. I'm not. Yeah, see, yeah, with Malos or Legos or what you want to call them. You are right. You are right. You are right. Yeah. You're right. You're right, bro. I can't really say anything against that. But I guess my question is, like, so it's like, based on how all these parts of the conduit or whatever were influenced by Klaus, his emotions. What do you think, like, Mithra and Pyra, or I guess Mithra, because she was the first, were they influenced by Klaus at all? Because maybe Klaus's, cockiness, with Mithra, but I don't know. But of course, with Adam being her first driver, that was really a kind of a counterbalance to probably any of the negative attributes that Klaus had. And I mean, yeah, I mean, they did imply that if Malos had a different driver, he may have turned out better. But these are just like a lot of like what ifs and stuff like that. But
Okay, it's all backed up.
all right. Oh. Well. Oh boy. My heart's bleeding for Matthew. I really do not want. Yeah. Okay. This is another flashback. Oh! I can't play as Nail. I want to see what her attacks were. Ugh.
We're like a well-oiled
This is the move!
Take that!
I mean, I really hope we can get Nail back on our side. That is a very unique,
Are you all right, Niall?
Niall. Sorry, I keep saying
fine.
Nail. She started becoming. Doesn't sound like someone.
What were those things all about? They were giving me Mobius Scrab vibes, but they weren't the same.
Matthew! What happened?
Ah, hey, Oren. It's fine. We're all good.
Was it Mobius?
Nah, some new kind of breed of monster. Took them down, and they vanished into thin air.
Don't scare me like that. I thought, since you used the Ouroboros power, it had to be Mobius.
Come on, that's crazy talk. It's been like 15 years since we last tussled with Mobius.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How are we for ether?
See for yourself.
Right on.
I don't know who this soldier
So
is,
it
but I
looks
like his
we've
voice.
met the quota. Shall we head? Niall?
Niall, yeah, she's becoming emotionally numbed. Just like a Malthus. Uh-oh.
Let us away, towards a new world. Out with the old, and in once more with the new.
Niall. What's the matter with you? Shake a leg.
Sorry. Coming.
Niall, what were you up to back there?
Huh?
You were kind of spaced out.
Not really. Matthew.
What's up?
It's Matthew. Listen, we could do with a little help over here. Bit of a snafu.
Wolf, say?
More than we expected.
No rest for the wicked. Copy that. I'll head over. You want me at Day Delisle, right?
That's it. Thanks. Dylan, eh?
Yeah. Says they're having trouble with Wolves. Gonna lend him a hand.
Damn, they've really been multiplying.
Sure looks like it. My bad, Niall. I'll catch you up later.
Okay.
Okay. So she finds Alvis's core crystal, who probably starts speaking to her. And then the attack on the city happens.
Let us away, towards a new world. Out with the old, and in once more with the new.
Yep. Gosh dang it, I hate it when I'm right. This is where she broke. This is when she broke, and this is when Alvis or Alpha or whatever comes in. Ugh.
It has been over a decade since Alpha seized Origin. Let's see if he intends to show himself at last. While Origin remains in Alpha's clutches, my will cannot extend beyond its threshold. I trust you will set forth once more.
This is why he recruited N. Okay. Because Noah... Wait, no, Noah's not a part of Anianios, but still.
Sword of the End. That which denies fate and makes its essence mercurial. What machinations could have led it into that man's grasp? I see Origin brims with the very will of those who are as unto gods.
But yet Shulk wished for a world there were no gods, so... I feel like it's staring me right in the face and I'm just too dense to notice.
Niall! I thought you were dead. I'm so glad. I was so sure I thought I'd really lost you for good this time. What's up with that outfit, huh?
Looks very just like Fiora's.
Matthew, no! It's not her!
Huh? Not Niall. But it clearly is. How can you not recognize her? Oh, of course. You've never met her before. Hang on, I should have a photo.
Matthew, look at me. The person you see before you isn't Nael. It is in part, but not wholly. Inside of her is Alpha.
Yeah, she's basically a host.
Huh? Not you too, eh? What is this? Who is this Alpha guy, anyway? I don't understand.
What are you doing? Come quickly. Everyone's waiting. Matthew.
Niall, hold up a minute, yeah? Seems there's something really confusing going on here.
Alpha suddenly appeared one day. with the goal of destroying this world. Rex and I, and Zed too, we fought against Alpha. To save the world from his rancor. Alpha's power is unparalleled. For all our efforts, it wasn't enough. Even our collective might failed to repel him. In the end, all we managed was to buy a fraction more time.
Having tasted frustration in battle, Alpha understood. He realized he needed something to amplify his power. An avatar. Nael is the avatar, Matthew. The day the city fell, you didn't lose Nael because she went missing. Rather, she had become Alpha's vessel.
No. Come on, hey, not you two. I can't. What the hell is this? Can you stop making shit up?
There'll be time for explaining later. For now, you gotta give her a real drubbing.
Huh? Drubbing?
Not that violent. If at all possible, we will free Nael.
And if it's not?
If it's not, then better buckle up, kid.
You can't be bloody serious!
You are in the way of our vision.
Nael.
Say, what's so great about this world? Really? All the thieving for one's own gain, the greed. Life has less value in this world than a piece of dirt. This is your world of peace. We don't need it. Do we, Matthew? Answer.
Then get rid of Zed. He's the one who orchestrated all this.
You disappoint me, truly. I didn't think you'd side with them.
I haven't. I'm just...
Enough of this. We will simply go alone then.
Nael!
Goodbye, my brother.
Oh.
If you mean to obstruct me, then die!
I have it!
Have it!
Take this!
Oh my gosh, the music makes this so much more painful.
Fusion on! I have it!
Take this!
I don't know about you guys, but my heart's breaking for Matthew here.
This is the move!
Have it!
I would not wish my worst enemy to be put in this position.
Fusion on! I have it! More of that!
Just don't activate a chain attack. Alright, I'm gonna trust you.
Gonna layer it up!
Now, I guess the question now I have though is, did Nael willingly? Oh, Matthew's down.
Don't get too crazy.
You know, did she willingly choose to become Alpha's avatar, or just in her moment of weakness did he take over? I don't think I could say it enough, but my heart breaks for Matthew.
Right through. I'm on it! My brother! Why?
Bastard! That's a hell of a lot more power than before.
It's the Avatar. Her emotions are heightened. They're feeding straight into Alpha's power.
Nael! Hey, stop this! Please, just stop! No, not him.
En.
If raw emotion is what affords him strength, it must be disrupted with emotions stronger still. You fail to reach such a zenith. Alpha. I, N, shall thwart you once more. My blade will cut your very will!
Sword of the end. He's gonna use it.
Sure about that? I am Niall, you know.
I am divorced of all that. All doubts. Misgivings gone!
Oh!
Bastard!
Wait.
No mistake, he's the one! Blood moon!
Oh.
Chimera! This is the
Yeah,
move!
and Dalton, they just
Blood moon!
they said Alpha is basically the Alpha is what Alvis would have been like without any emotion. Oh wow, we're playing to lose. Okay. Dang.
No. Oh.
Help me. Matthew.
This again, Alpha. Really?
Niall!
Schultz.
It is over.
Rex, get in there.
No! Stop!
Ooh.
It's you.
Like killing Grandad wasn't enough for you? Now Niall, too! Huh? The hell are you playing at, eh? Why?
You must not lash out at him. Matthew. He's not your enemy. I promise you.
Stop talking shite! He's trying to kill Niall! He killed Grandad! And you're...
He is your flesh and blood.
What?
Oh.
Impossible. Can't be!
Yet, it was this man who tried to erase me. He is the one to blame.
Niall.
They're strong. Your emotions. Stronger even than my own.
Oh, the core crystal's cracked. And Rex has an idea what that means.
Think you've bought yourself some time?
We may not have much, but it's more than we need to erase you.
Quite. Well then, I'm happy to wait. For you both. Yes?
On Prison Island, where it all began. And oh, that doesn't speak end of the world. And there's Origin. Hey, Origin. Nice seeing you again.
Origin? What's it doing here?
It must be Alpha's doing.
All it means is that we don't have a whole lot of time to spare.
What?
Eternity.
Sorry?
My due. In return for protecting this world, Zed promised me eternity. An eternal present in which to abide.
Zed? Is that the Mobius head honcho? What do you even do with eternity? For starters, you Mobius...
They clicked.
Bastard. That's the reason for this.
I'm sure you plan to pursue them. And yet I will not let you reach them. Before you can interpose yourself, I will cut Alpha down. You do well to remember that.
You serious? Even now? She's your flesh and blood too!
Nope. He's too far gone. Like I say, he cut himself from his emotions.
Matthew. Come on, let's go back to base and regroup. We'll tell you everything we know.
Damn straight. I'm done being kept in the dark. About time you let me into the club.
Oh,
the command center.
Gosh.
We can talk there in peace and quiet.
Fine.
Oh yeah, things are definitely complicated. You know, I know I've said this before, but out of all of the games for the Xenoblade series, I mean, I haven't played X yet, but so far this has got to be the most emotionally heavy driven game out of this entire series, which makes amazing storytelling. But oh good lord, you know, I thought everything was a little complicated in the base game, but this takes it up to 11. Oh yeah, Matthew, I mean, I know you just ran into your great-grandfather, but I mean, your great-great-grandfather is standing right behind you, so, I mean, if that's any comfort. Good night. Okay, so Alpha was strong enough to take on Shulk, Rex, and Zed. But because of, apparently, he got some frustration out of that, he had an avatar to boost his power with the emotional spectrum. But then N comes in, and apparently the strength of his emotions is stronger. But, and at the same time, they'll said he cut his emotions off, and yet, most complicated family reunion ever. Yeah, just... Oh, I mean, just imagine if Mio, you know, was alive and kicking at this point in time. Like, honestly, this is probably the reason why Zed didn't do that until N holds his end of the bargain. Is because if Mio was around, she would have been like, Noah, no, stop. This isn't the way to do things. You can't do this. And, again, this gives me Star Wars vibes when it comes to the family dynamic of these main characters. You know, Mio being Padme, En being Anakin. Anakin is willing to destroy everything just so he can keep his lover alive. The only difference is Vader still retained a little bit more of his humanity than En did. We will even add more craziness to this. Is where is Mithra and Pyra? Where are the Aegis twins? This game is gonna emotionally drain me by the end. I am just gonna have to. So ready for history class? You might as well, but I'll let. He's like, I know Mithra. He's a Mithra and Pyra. They fuse to become Numa to, you know, save Allrest. They died, but Klaus's final gift was to resurrect them. We're gonna do some. We're just gonna run around here a little bit so I can try to process my thoughts here. Ooh, quest-related events popped up. Oh my brain box. Oh, his final gift was to bring the Titans back together. I knew that was okay. I knew that one, but I thought, you know, maybe there was one and then more than one gift wrapped up. Art unlocked yet? Nice. Oh no, I just remember though, a blade can't die unless their core crystal is destroyed. Ooh, affinity scene.
Okay, it's all backed up.
There you go.
That place!
What is it, Shulk?
The last time I explored these ruins, something crawled up towards us from below. It was the leader of the local Antons. It caught me and my friends completely by surprise, so I'm still slightly traumatized.
Oh yeah, the big giant spider.
Oh dear. I'm not really feeling that.
No, indeed. Neither was I.
Oh! Nickel! Oh! I needed that! Oh. Oh, I needed that. Oh.
Treasure. Nice.
Ooh, oh, I needed that. Just a little humor. The de-stress things. Oh! Well, there may be no giant spiders, but the Ignids took its place.
I'm going in. You don't watch my back.
Now, what's their plan of attack?
There we go.
I'll be your opponent. That's a big help. Heavy whirlwind there. I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Oh, hello! Where did that pop? Where did King Kong come from? He's giving me the. I don't like the way how he's looking at me.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Yeah, big monkey. Where did he pop up from?
It's got a name. Well, that's wet my whistle, that has.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna leave you alone for now. I want to see if he Oh, go away. So you're telling me the big monkey was somewhere in the bottom of the lake trying... Oh, it's Vegeta. Yeah. You know, actually, it's kind of... It's funny that you mentioned Vegeta. Let me see if I can pull up the map here quick. Okay. So... oh, he's trying to be Godzilla now. But anyway, so Bombastic Rotbart Jr. here, which is a baller of a name for a gorilla. When I was fighting this thing off camera on my own time, it was literally doing like a Kamehameha style attack. The first thing that was going through my head when I was fighting this monster was like, what is this, Dragon Ball Z? Okay, so well, yeah, we got King Kong, who came out of the water as if he was trying to be Godzilla, because, apparently he was trying to, like, well, if I can channel my giant lizard, I can be the king of monsters. Because we're definitely going to check out those quest-related events before we pursue Alpha there, and I see a rift. You guys know what that means, right? Then we're gonna have to go close that rift, kill the fog beasts.
This is pretty rare, right?
Alright. Okay, well, let's see. We got a gem unlocked. We're gonna have to go close that rift. Is there anything back here, though?
Hey, these are rare.
Oh, hello. What is... Ooh, we found a secret location. Tranquil Bluffs. Oh, did he? Oh, I must have not remember, or... it was a long time since I played 2. Yeah, team, my brain box hurts right now. Information overload, plus the stress of the family drama. This is one messed up family.
I love a good swim. I should have been born an Ottil.
Well, I don't. My clothes get heavy with the water. Can't stand it.
Alright, let's take out this rift.
Way ahead of you. You're in the groove, Matthew. Stop there.
Alright, take out the monsters.
I appreciate it.
I lost the enemy's attention.
Oh, Matthew, yep, there you go. Take out the fog beast.
It's me you won. Thanks, the fun. Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention. Were we not popular enough? Stop there. I'll be your opponent.
Oh, Glimmer's already down. That's not good. There you go. Keep the healer alive. Oh, A! Hanks, what are you doing?
A's down. What?
Glimmer's down already. Good lord! We might have to do some leveling up or something. Okay, that's it. Alright, retreat! 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 Nope, that didn't work! Okay!
We'll just have to challenge them again.
No, we're gonna have to go through an anime training arc there, Shulk, before... Or we just gotta get better tools, better equipment, better upgrades. Okay. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, Nopon medals. Ah. Okay. Well, let's just head on back to Colony 9. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to Colony 9.
Okay, We're here.
Oh. Alright.
Looks like someone needs a hand.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Because, I mean, overleveling, it does take away some of the fun of it. But usually, like, if I face a problem and I can't get my way through it, I will just level up so I can just power my way through. But, alright, let's see what this quest-related event is. This is a problem. Maybe we ought to report this after all. But we're still rookies. I don't know if it's a good idea to be running our mouths. What's this all about then? Panacea. Linka. Hi. Busy day? Oh, you know, we just went to look for Matthew's sister, found that she is possessed by Alpha, and then N showed up, and there was a big old family fight, with N almost killing his great-great-granddaughter, and Matthew realizing that, you know, N is his great-great-grandfather, and also the reveal that A is actually Alvis. He went through a gender change, and I still don't know what to think about that. but yeah, we've had a busy day. If they need a hand, give them Shulk's hand. Wow. I mean, I gotta hand it to you. That joke. Yeah, you're grasping here. You can stare at the supply office all you like. You're still gonna have to use mouth words if you want to buy stuff. Oh no, we're not here to buy anything. I was assigned to the commissary back when I was in Kevis, and had to take care of all the logistics. Kind of the same deal here too, except I was in Agnes. We've been looking at the current state of supplies for Liberators, and well... yeah. Like if I play my card... When it comes to like my strategy, I just go with the basic gamer caveman strategy is just power my way through. But 3, especially Future Redeem here, is really pushing me to think more strategic and stuff like that. So like I'm gonna have to pull myself back and actually try to strategize better and get the right equipment and everything. But anyway. We're looking for in our personal slash professional opinion, it's starting to look pretty dire. That's so? Honestly, they're not wrong. Kevis and Agnes get their supplies straight from the castle. Obviously, we don't have that kind of backing. I knew it. I could tell from the wares in that office that you might be struggling. Which is why we were thinking we'd like to make a proposal. You got some plan to get us topped up again? There's a supply cache hidden near the colony I was once stationed at. It's in a cave near Pioneer's Point. There are supplies captured from Agnes in there too. Should be a sizable amount. I actually found that location already, so it shouldn't be too hard to get that stuff. With Kevis on the back foot, they'll have given up on the cache. So if ever there was a time to swoop in and snap it up, it's now. Well, you sold me on the idea, but are you two okay with this? Given your former affiliations, that is. Yeah, like I understand that, but it's like, you know, you first see him like, oh, okay, he's a dude, but then you know, it's like, yeah, it kind of makes me think of the whole, you know, Mithra Pyra concept, because it's like, okay, you know, you got Mithra, you know, she was the original, but then she creates Pyra, you know, to deal with all the emotional trauma and everything that she's gone through. But it's like, okay, wait, so are they the same person? Are they their own thing? Are they sisters? Is Mithra creator and Pyra creation? Or what? I get what you're saying. I get it, but yeah, it's just like, okay, like how do I go about this? But hey, it's true, I went back and forth on the idea, but then I remembered how the Liberators saved our lives. And we know just how much of a headache managing resources can be. You're good eggs, the both of you. Yes, it's an incredible kind gesture. You're doing us a great service here. Thank you so much. Oh, not at all. Glad to be of service. You taught us that there's a way to live where fighting isn't the be-all and end-all. It's the least we could do. Alright, we'll take you to the cave where the supply cache is hidden. Well, I already know where that cave is because I scouted it out already. Alright, well, let's check out this quest-related event here quick. Oh, what time is it? Okay, we still got a little bit here. It's all good around here, eh? What's everyone up to? This is the future site of a new canteen. The construction is ongoing, as you can see. We've been flooded with requests from soldiers and residents alike to improve the overall quality of our meals. Ah, right. Yeah, I'd have to agree with him. A little more flavor wouldn't go amiss. Since we're here, why don't we go and check up on the progress? Well, it seems like those two are getting a little bit of a heated debate. Working hard as ever, I see, Georgie. How are things looking? Well, if it ain't one of my favorite liberators, yeah, not too bad, all things considered. I'll need you to be more specific, if at all possible, please. I see you're a figures gal, and I respect that. Specifically, we're a bit behind. Yeah, like Linka, she's like, okay, come on, be honest here. I did ask you to inform me at your earliest convenience in the event of any issues. So you did. Sorry about that. Been so busy lately, it clearly slipped my mind. And what, might I ask, is the cause of the problem? Specifically. It's the lack of equipment, specifically. We're short on heat-resistant materials for stoves, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Talk about heat and then using... Nice analogies here. I really like the analogies here. Reckon we could throw something together if we had some scrap Levis parts, but we ain't got the hands to forge for that stuff. Forge, sorry, not forge. Want us to do him a good turn, Linka? Hey, you gonna do us a kindness? Are you positive about this? Yeah, no problem. If it helps to get the canteen up and running, we'll get some real good mosh out of the deal, won't we? Yeah, so doing a good deed to help us, you know, deal with this emotional stress. Seems well worth the effort to me. Good grub pays for itself. Ah, a man after my own stomach. That's what I'd like to hear. Oh, well, there you go. Match made in heaven. Here. Now, Matthew's got A. Once we're open for business, I'll treat you to our house special. It's a secret family recipe. Bosh! Can't turn down for an offer like that. Sorry, guys. I saw Bosch, and for a moment my brain went Yosh. Think of Might Guy from Naruto. Yosh! Just bring us whatever machine parts you could scrounge up. I'll take anything that looks useful. Off your hands. Happy hunting. Georgie's asked. Ah. Well, let's see what machine parts we can do this one.
What
quick.
are we giving them?
Okay. Oh, look at that. There you go. Look at that. That was quick. Quick and easy. Good on you, lad. Now we've got the resources, we'll get this canteen up on its feet in no time. Wicked! So, yep, as promised, my granddad's closely guarded secret will be yours to dine on in just a jiffy. The length of said jiffy being dependent on one tiny little detail. Of course. Of course. Alright, lay it on me. Thing is, you need a really particular ingredient to really bring out the flavor, and we've got exactly none of them. Are you talking about dance apples by any chance? Oh ho! You sure know your delicacies. I suppose so. If it's dance apples you need, there's only one meal I can think of that springs to mind. You had it before, Shulk? I have, and the taste of it always brings me back home. Even if we have to gather dance apples, it will be more than worth it. And I'm not just saying that. You don't say. So we get you your apples and you make us the food. That's it. $10 says if Fiora made him something with his dishes. That's it, lad. Sorry for making you do all this running around. If you could just fetch us 5 of them, that'd be dandy. They're pretty easy to find around Colony 9. Well, if it's,
peeled.
well, it's that easy, then why don't you just go on and get them yourself? Hey, both of you guys aren't wrong. Like, now, One Piece, I tried watching One Piece, and it wasn't my thing. But given how long that series has been going, yeah, I'm pretty sure, Triton and Rex could go on an adventure. Well, I mean, well, no, not even Rex. Triton alone could go on some crazy adventure that'll last that long. Alright, well, let's check out this affinity scene here.
So you guys had the Ouroboros stone that was from the city then?
Yeah, some refugees fleeing the city entrusted it to us.
My granddad spent years studying that thing. He'd say it was more important than life itself.
I see. So the research documents we got with the stone belong to your grandfather?
Oh well. Without Granddad, it's just a giant paperweight anyway.
Don't worry, Matthew. Riku and I will be more than happy to take over research on the Ouroboros stone. I promise you, we won't let your grandfather's work go to waste.
Right. Cheers for that, Shulk. I'm sure Granddad would be happy.
Yeah. And it's not like we're exactly strangers to that thing anyhow.
Huh? Oh, really?
It's been given to you by Nia, the Queen of Agnes.
My wife.
Right? Well then, it's got to be kept safe at all cost. No matter what.
Rex.
And just like that, we get hit with the feels again. Though, okay, this does raise a question for me. Okay, so yes, we know that the Ouroboros stones were created by Nia using her core crystal, and I forgot what it was, but Origin was involved. Okay, and I'm just trying to figure out the time gap here, because they're not very specific, but obviously when the original Mio and Noah, they were part of the group that got them first and was doing the things with them. And then, obviously, Grandpa Gondor, got the Ouroboros stone. And when we actually first see him, or last we see him, he's like in his late 60s, maybe early 70s. So, low end, probably 100 years between when Zed hijacked Origin to now. And so, and then in that time period, when, you know, Zed hijacked Origin, Nia went into hiding because Melia got captured. So, are Shulk and Rex over 100 years old in this game then? I mean, if Rex still had the Aegis core crystal in him, I could understand him living that long. But he doesn't. And Shulk, the only way I could think he would live that, you know, this long is if he still retained a little bit of... Yeah, the time gap is complicated, you know, it's trying to... Yeah. I guess that's one thing that's really is bugging me now, is how the timeline isn't really... Like, it just doesn't really make much sense here, because... Because if Rex knows that this was created by his wife... Oh, yeah. Yeah, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Yeah, just... Like, okay, the only way I can make any really sense of this is if, because they know that all the souls are housed in Origin. But what I understand is, you know, if those souls are released or whatever, well, Zed just takes them and throws them into the flame clock system. But obviously, Shulk, Rex, and the Liberators aren't part of that system. And the people of the city are the descendants of Kevis and Agnes' children. I'm gonna have to... trying to figure out the timeline is gonna be a headache. Which means I need to stop and take a break, because my brain is now completely fried at this point. Guys, but yo, I mean, again... 3 is just due with how emotional the storytelling is, I want to say this is my favorite, but you know, the previous 2 installments, they have a lot of good qualities that make them their own right. But yeah, you know what? We're gonna end the live stream here, boys and girls. But you know, so far though, I am having a blast with Future Redeemed here. Although I am a little concerned on like what the cost is gonna be to give hope for the future, you know, for, you know, the city in the base game. I'm deep down, I know it's gonna be heartbreaking, but you know, it's setting up, you know, sacrificing for the greater good. You know, like kind of like how Rex, you know, was telling Matthew, like, Matthew, I know this is your sister. I know you love, you know, you don't want anything to happen to her, but we need to think of the greater good. And like, oh yeah, that'd be a bitter pill for him to swallow. But again, I digress. I'm just rambling. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's live stream. Like, comment, subscribe, and all those other good stuff. And I'll see you all later. Mm.